I'm still doing this until I go insane. Well, more insane. Whatever. Anyway, questions. I don't know. Who cares? It doesn't matter. God, I just want this to end. I mean everything, not just my life. I mean literally everything. God, I was promised the meteor. Where did the meteor go? Sorry, sidetracked. Anyway, how do you believe? Oh, do you believe other dimensions and parallel universes? Yes. I like to believe that there is an infinite amount of me suffering at the exact same time that I am suffering, and one that is only suffering half as much, and unfortunately one that is suffering twice as much. But we don't talk about that poor bastard. How do you define art? Anything that you personally enjoy. If you could have the opinion of eradicating pain from your life, would you choose to do so? Why or why not? No. I mean, I wouldn't. Why wouldn't I? God, I wouldn't, would I? Pain is the only thing that defines a person's true existence. I mean, happiness is what you get from suffering through pain and coming out on the other side. As far as I understand it, the way that people seem to think, you can only have something worthwhile through suffering. I personally don't believe that because I think it's stupid, but from my perspective, I honestly don't understand anything else except that, but really more just other people. I don't really experience pain, but that's because I'm empty inside. I really just more like watching other people suffering because I think it's funny and I like trying to figure out ways to stop it. Not because I'm a good person, but just because I overthink things. So, for me personally, I wouldn't get rid of pain. Well, maybe I would. I guess it's kind of a coin flip, because on one hand, if I get rid of it, then there's nothing for me to entertain me anymore. And if I do, well, then I get to tell everyone that I'm the reason why they don't have to suffer anymore. I would only do it if I get the credit for it. If it has to be some secret thing that I can never tell anyone, then no, I wouldn't. Screw them. Is a life exclusive to pleasure with no suffering worthwhile? No, I guess I already answered that. No. What do you think happens after death? Nothing. Like, even, again, I don't believe in the afterlife, but even if the afterlife exists, it's still nothing, so it doesn't really matter. If you could be given the date of your death, would you want to know it? Yes, because ideally, the date, if you have the date of your death and it's an actual cold, hard fact, then you understand that no matter what happens, no matter what stupidness I do, I'm not going to die. Now, does that mean I can break every bone in my body every day until I die? Yes. Actually, that would be pretty cool. A little painful, but I get used to it. Anyway, that got dark kind of quick, but I would do it, yes. Okay. Oh, presented with the opportunity to be immortal, would you take it? Yes, absolutely. A lot of people say that immortality is suffering because all your loved ones continuously die for all time. You have to see the world suffer in pain, but I kind of want to do that, so I would. I'm sure I would probably miss people. Not as much as I want to be immortal, though. So I'm willing to I'm willing to take that chance. Would you rather be loved or love? I guess be loved, because I don't really want to love people. I've seen the way that love affects people. I don't like it. It's gross. So I guess I'd rather be loved than to actually love someone. How do you define beauty? Something that you enjoy looking at. Again, it's the same thing as art, hypothetically. Well, conceptually. Where does where does happiness come from? Define what happiness means to you. Happiness is the happiness is the idea when you wake up in the morning and you're content with your life. As long as you're content with the current stake in your life, whatever it is, that's happiness. If you want more or you want less, then you're unhappy. Again, to whatever degree, again, that's on you. But if you look at something and you enjoy it to the full extent of its existence, then it's happiness. Then it's your standard of happiness, whether it's a thing that brings you happiness or whatever. Happiness is a pretty slippery slope as far as it looks. Means something that makes you happy at one point can make you miserable the next. But that's the same thing of anything, so I guess it really doesn't matter at that point, does it? Do you believe yourself to be truly free? If so, why? If not, what is holding you back? Yes, I think myself as free, at least partially. Well, actually. I mean, the only thing that I really. Because people are bound by a bunch of things, mostly their emotions. Secondly, by societal ideals, things like relationships, jobs, children, or just doing general stuff. I don't really do anything like that except what I want to. I think I have an issue. But despite that fact, I am free. Deja vu. Oh, deja vu. Is there anything to it or merely a coincidence? Deja vu is the idea of when you see something and you've lived the experience before. But I don't really think that that's true. Whenever a situation occurs that unlocks a distant memory of something that you've already forgotten, and you think that you're reliving the situation over again, whether that's a smell, a sound, a color pattern, whatever. People think it's deja vu, but that's only because their own memories are flawed, because all people's memories are flawed. It's not, I mean, it's not a thing, it's just, well, a fact. So no, I don't believe in deja vu, except the idea of it existing. I mean, sure, deja vu exists, but not in the idea of what it's supposed to mean. What was your father or mother like at home? How does he or she act different outside of family? I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to my family or anyone. I'm kind of introverted. No, selfish. That's the word. I'm kind of selfish like that. Uh, if you were given a choice to choose between your manner of death, how would you die? Oh, that's good. I would be rocketed headfirst into a volcano. Uh, tell me a really, really stupid joke that made you laugh. I don't, I don't have jokes. I am terrible at jokes. I also don't laugh at jokes. I only laugh when people fall and almost and hurt themselves. I said almost hurt themselves, but then I realized I do just laugh when people hurt themselves. Pick two, pick two out of physical. Oh, pick two out of physical chemistry, lifestyle compatibility, emotional compatibility, and intellectual compatibility. Uh, emotional and intellectual. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I don't really care about lifestyle because my lifestyle is garbage. I don't really care about emotional that I think about it because I don't have emotions. And I guess physical and intellectual. Yeah, I guess physical and intellectual. I mean, yeah, I guess physical and intellectual. I don't know. Uh, show me a music track or scene from a film that made me tear up. Not maybe no, it wasn't Golden Retriever. What's the Golden Retriever? Not Gold. Golden Retriever. Golden Retriever. Not Lassie. I don't know. Now I have to look up this movie. So I'm gonna go and look up this movie because I can't remember what it's called. So bye. This stupid. I'm still leaving.